Hey, what's up, guys? LaRose, former professional football player in the CFL, played 9 years. Started off with the Edmonton Eskimos, or now called the Edmonton Elk. Played 4 years with them before realizing they were trash. I jumped ship. Signed with BC back in 2010. Played 5 years with the Lions, retiring back in the beginning of the 2015 season. But in 2011, was very fortunate to win a Grey Cup championship. And in BC plays in front of 56,000 screaming fans as a Canadian truly was a dream come true. Like, I remember being a young boy in Edmonton. I was raised in Edmonton, and remembering and thinking of running in my backyard, hoisting this wooden trophy, thinking that was a championship. So to be able to live out my childhood dream in 2011 with my family there, to stand on stage hoisting that trophy, is something that I'll remember for the rest of my life, and something that was extremely special to me. So since retiring and pre-COVID, I was traveling across Canada, parts of the United States, sharing my own personal story. And one of the things that that I share and talk about is overcoming adversity, and one of the other things that I try and instill in people is, why not you? Like, why can't you be this in life? There have been so many times throughout my journey, throughout my life, that people have told me, JR, you'll never be this. You'll never become a pro athlete. Less than 1% of the athletic population turn pro. I had my own teacher tell me this one time, and for me, it's about proving people wrong. And my message for you, with you guys today, is we celebrate Black Excellence Day. First off, I just want to give a quick shout out to Beth. Thank you, Beth, for allowing me to come back and speak. And I know we're doing this via Zoom or whatever social platform you guys are using. But the message that I want to get across to you today is something that was told to me, and it was told from a coach, a black coach. She was from the States, and truth be told, this is the first father figure that I had. Like, I grew up not knowing my father. Like, my mother had struggled with addictions. My dad was deported back to Nigeria, while my mother was pregnant. So a person of mixed ancestry, like half Nigerian, half indigenous, there are things where I struggled, especially not knowing a dad, like who or what do I identify as? And it was until I was about 18 years old where I had a junior football coach that was a father figure, someone that I could relate to, but somebody helped me. I can honestly say, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. He helped me, with some identity issues that I had at a young age, but also had me so technically sound when I made the jump to playing pro football from junior football. I was ready to go. So I'm forever grateful for him, but it took somebody in my life. I think we've all had influential people in our lives, but this is somebody that I can now relate to. One of the things that he always said, he said, JR, at some point, all of us on this earth, are going to have our day. You're going to die, and how do you want to be remembered? What type of impact, do you want to make on others? And at the time, I couldn't truly understand, because I was very selfish. I was just worried about me. How am I going to survive? How am I going to get my next meal? And as years went on, I started to think to myself, and I'll never forget those words. How can I leave an impact? How do I want to be remembered? And the great thing about that is, every single one of us, we have a choice. In the morning when we wake up, we can choose to be miserable, or we can choose to be happy, regardless of our situation. I don't know what you're going through right now, but for me, growing up, my childhood is, I was a kid that grew up that was sexually abused. I was a kid that had to deal with racism. I was a kid that grew up without a father. My mother was an addict. I have all these type of adversities at a young age, but being able to overcome that, not allowing my situation to become my excuse in life, is something that we all have the ability to do. Is not have that victim mentality. And a quote that I love, and it's from Martin Luther King, and it says, life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? For me, that's why I'm so passionate about doing the work that I do. I love being able to travel, speak my truth, because I know other people can relate to the hardships that I was faced with at a young age. Being able to overcome, seeing my family struggle with addictions. I'm a spokesperson for ending violence against women. These things, these struggles in life that each and every single person that we're going through. Your situation, maybe you can relate. Yeah, I have family members that struggle with addiction. Maybe you're sitting in jail. You know what? I've been a person, that was abused, and it's not. We don't have to succumb to the negative things that had happened to us. That's the power of choice, and that's what's so powerful about it. And for me, I choose to be happy. We're going through COVID. It's tough. All of us I'm sure are struggling. We look at now where we're doing Zoom sessions where, I'm sure classes may be in person, but maybe you're playing on a sports team and some of that stuff's been canceled. I get it. For me, as someone that, relies on traveling, going to be a motivational speaker, I have been impacted by that, but I can't control that. I can't control what's going on with COVID, but what I can control is how I choose to wake up in the morning and be positive. It's now made me have to try and adapt. And so the message that I want to leave with you is, if you were to die today, and God willing, it doesn't happen to anybody for a long time, but how will you be remembered? Every single one of us has an opportunity to make an impact in our community. As someone that is of mixed race, I'm very proud to be Indigenous, very proud to be Black. For me, I take great pride in that, knowing that other people that look like me or were in my situation or maybe in my situation, and it's about giving them hope, knowing that, hey, if JR was able to, become a professional athlete after going through not having a father or mother that was an addict, I was sexually abused as well, to be able to overcome all of that, it's about giving other people hope, letting them know that if I could do it, so can you. There's no reason. The only person that's holding you back from achieving greatness or achieving whatever it is you want to be in life is you. One, you got to learn to surround yourself with positive people. Misery, there's a saying, misery loves company. If you want to be successful in life, you got to surround yourself with like-minded individuals. If not, you will become a product of your environment. You become a product of who you surround yourself with. So my hope is, as we celebrate Black Excellence Day, be proud of who you are. Don't be ashamed. That was something that for years, I was ashamed to say that I'd struggled with that, with the identity, not knowing who I truly was, where I fit in. And it wasn't until I understood who I was when I found true peace and a love for myself. And now that I have that, I'm able to hopefully try and make an impact in other people's lives. Again, pre-COVID, travel across Canada. I've done well over now 500 presentations throughout Canada, United States. And that number's going to continue to go on. Why? Because I know there's people that look like me out there that are a lot younger, and it's about giving them hope. My junior football coach gave me hope. And if it wasn't for him, I can tell you I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So it's all about mentorship. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you once again, Beth, everyone that is responsible for making this amazing day happen. The choice is yours. Choose to be great. Thanks so much.